Hey cuties, PeachY here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have so much Monster High news to go over, so let's get into it. So thanks to Mordecai Wolfgang here. Remember those black and white dolls we were supposed to get? Well, apparently those are actually going to be the real drama dolls that we thought were going to be like a separate line of theater-inspired costume dolls, but no, it's a black and white dolls with the little pops of color, which makes complete sense because when you think about it, black and white movies, you know, they're all like standing in iconic poses, the poster, so that makes complete sense that these black and white dolls would be the real drama dolls. So first, let's take a closer look here at Claudine, thanks to Toyboy Universe for these individual pictures. So here she is in the box, and the boxes are very dramatic. Obviously, it's like the theater, the curtain, the stage inspired. We can see Claudine in the center in the box, and we can also see the crescent. All of the pets are included, and they are also in black and white, and they only have the only part of the pet that's colored is their eyes, their eye colors. And other than the pet, they do come with a doll stand, a brush. I don't think they come with a brush, but maybe, and a little poster, a poster that we've already seen, that iconic big poster that looks fantastic. So Claudine's accent color is obviously purple. And the major theme with every doll you'll see is that they all have super long hair. They all have Barbie totally hair, super long hair. So it's like their original looks, but not only black and white, but also they have super long hair, and in that hair they have that pop of color, their signature color. For Claudine it's purple, obviously, and that's all. Her eye color is also purple. I think that's the only parts that are colored. Everything else is black and white. Her outfit, also the body sculpt, so it's all in grayscale, right? So that's really the thing here. But I find it really interesting that they would really make that hair that long. Like, I'm just like, why would they? I mean, I guess it makes it more interesting, but yeah. So we have Laguna Blue in her box. Her theme, her color theme is like in aqua, teal, makes sense. Again, I mean, in her original release, she did have some blue in her hair. So for her, it does make sense that it would be in her hair. For Claudine, she never had purple in her hair, but it's still, it's like, it makes sense for some of the characters who already had colored streaks in their hair, for like Draculaura and Laguna. For Frankie and Claudine, they added in those streaks anyways because they had to keep the thing going on. So Laguna obviously has the long beachy waves, again, super long hair. Her hairstyle is a little bit different. She doesn't have her hood on here. She does the hoodie. Like, the outfits for all of these dolls are basically a 1-to-1 replica of the original outfit. So it's the same. Nothing's different. It's the same, I'm pretty sure. Again, just in grayscale, of course. But everything else is the same, like design-wise, cut-wise, it's the same. But the hood, she's not wearing the hood, but she does have it. So that's the only difference. And also the bangs on Laguna are way bigger. Like, her hair is just structured differently, where she has like these bangs like really like across her forehead, and it's all blue. So that's different, I guess. And her eye color is also blue, but you can really tell here because it's like a pop of blue in all the black and white. So I do like that. And Neptuna also has blue eyes. Of course, we have Frankie. Now, she never had blue in her hair, but blue has always been a ongoing color theme for Frankie, so it makes sense that she would have blue. It looks super nice and vibrant. I love the shade of blue they chose. And again, her hair super long, going past her ankles, like literally almost to her, like it's almost like her whole body length. That's insane. I love that she has like 2 big streaks of blue in the front, and you can really tell, again, so vibrant. We've had so many black and white Frankie dolls. We've had like the San Diego Comic-Con, obviously we had Voltages, and then we had like Skull Shores Frankie, black and white. Now we have this Frankie who's in black and white. So that's like so many So many black and white Frankie dolls. Oh my god. So Mattel just cannot get enough of black and white Monster High dolls, especially Frankie. So she looks great, but I mean, it's nothing we haven't seen before. Frankie especially, we've just seen so many Frankie dolls in black and white. So it's just like, okay, she just has blue eyes, and also blue streaks in her hair. Her hair's longer. It's cute. You know, it does look great. And obviously, if you're gonna get some of these dolls, you're gonna have to get Frankie too. But I just feel like she's just not as sticking out just because we've seen her so often in black and white. But what's it also looks cute, blue eyes, again, ongoing, and the poster looks great. I feel like yeah, if I would get any of these, I would probably want to get all of them just because they do look good, like displayed. They look great. Not even necessarily to take out because the box carries on the color theme so well. So yeah, but Frankie's still nice. She's still very, very nice, and the hair does look good. And lastly, we have Draculaura. Obviously, Draculaura always had pink in her hair, but here it's more like segmented in parts, so it's not as like varied. It's not like streaks. It's like specific points of pink. But she looks great. She's just, her top looks like very dark because it's like obviously like hot pink in the original release, so it looks like very dark here because it's all in grayscale. The pigtails, again, super long, almost reaching her you know, her feet. Like, it's insane. They're super long. That's super dramatic. I love it. The lipstick, super dark. Her eyes, super pink. I love that. I feel like a lot of Monster High fans who love gothic vibes are gonna love this Draculaura specifically just because she is very gothic looking. She almost reminds me of, like, didn't Draculaura get she in 13 Wishes, you know, in the movie, she became mean or something, right? That happened. Or like she got a shadow version of herself, like mean Dracula. I don't know, but I remember that there's like a mean version of Claudine, Frankie, and Draculaura in that movie, and she kind of reminds me of that look when she was like all dark and gloomy, you know what I mean? So she kind of reminds me of that look because she's just so dark here, but it's like, it looks so great. And Count Fabulous also looks great. He has the pink eyes too. So yeah, overall I would say super cute look on her. Thanks to Mordecai Wolfgang. Here we have the UPC codes for all of the dolls here: Frankie, Draculaura, and Claudine. They are gonna retail at $24.99, so 25 bucks. They're supposedly coming out in October in the US. For worldwide international fans, they're supposed to come out overseas as well. They're not exclusive, so that's great, but probably gonna come out like next year, realistically speaking, or perhaps like by the time of Christmas. I don't know. So yeah, I know it always sucks for international fans because I mean, most of us don't even have the pre-productions yet. You know, like I don't have them. I haven't seen them. Yes, they're on Mattel Creations, but they're also supposed to be on stores. They're also supposed to be in stores, and I have not seen any sign of Monster High in stores, websites whatsoever. No listings. So for international fans, I feel your pain. It's gonna take a while, but please be patient, and they will come out very soon wherever you live. So I'm very sure. What do I think about this line overall? I think it's a nice line. It obviously just looks, it's aesthetically pleasing to look at. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those lines. It's like Rainbow High. You just look at them all together and you feel nice. You feel good. You're like, yes, I like to look at them. But like literally just like a fact, they're just in black and white. They just have longer hair and they just have that one pop of color. That's all that changes. If you have the original wave release, you have the outfit. You know, like the only thing that's different here is they're in grayscale and they have longer hair and they have you know, the streak, the color, the theme color, purple, pink, blue, aqua. That's all that changes. If you have the original, you have this doll basically. It just, I know the price is good for like the US, but like for overseas it's gonna cost so much more. Like, let's not kid ourselves. So should you get these dolls, like if you're tight on money, I would say, you know, set your priorities straight, because remember, if you collect multiple doll lines, it's gonna get overwhelming. I collect OMG and Rainbow High right now. I don't even know if I can afford Monster High, especially a line like this where I have the originals, and for me it would just be like a luxury to get these because they're nice to look at. But because I have the originals, you know, it's not like I'm missing out on something I haven't seen already. You know, the outfits are the same. Yes, they have longer hair. Yes, they're in black and white. Yes, they have the color, the streaks of color. That's all nice and stuff. The poster's also really nice. The box is really nice. But is it enough to justify the price and getting all 4 of them if you are tight on money, if you are on a budget? I don't know. Again, that's up to you. But me personally, I know that also, that's the good thing about living not in the US is that it will take a long time for these dolls to ever get here in the first place. And so by then, hopefully, I will have enough money saved up to buy them. You know what I mean? So like that's a good thing, I guess, about having to wait, right? That means I don't have to be tempted, you know, unless they come here early, but I doubt that. I will buy them when I get the chance, but they are not on the top of my priority. They are beautiful. They are stunning. Yes, but you know, it's just like if I could choose the Haute Couture dolls, for instance, or these dolls, what would I choose? What would I save my money up for first? I think you know the answer. It will be the Haute Couture dolls, even though, you know, again, the price is so high, even at $75, and then the scalper prices on eBay are horrible. Even then, I feel like I get more if I got those dolls and then if I got these dolls. It's the same thing with the Creep Productions. I don't have them. Would I get them if I could? I don't know, because I have the original. I have the originals. It's the same. So listen, I guess the logic here is if you have the originals, it's just about priority and how bad you want them and like your budget situation. If you don't have the originals, then yes, definitely get these. They look unique even more with these black and white, the grayscale, and the color pops. You know, I feel like even more they look unique. So it just comes down to your unique situation, I guess. Okay, so moving on, thanks to Mordecai Wolfgang. Once again, we have our first look here at the world's smallest Monster High dolls, this new lineup. So here's Claudine, and you can really tell here, this is the actual packaging for the mini doll packaging inside. Called micro figures, I guess. They're so small. Like, I don't know the scale of it, but they're so small. They're smaller than mini brats. Here's Gulia. I think she looks the best proportions wise, and you know, you'll get what I mean once you see all of them. But here she is in her full like packaging. The one thing that bothers me is the box. This box here, like for Frankie, does not look like an actual Monster High box. Like the Monster High box is coffin shaped. It has like a window. But I guess they couldn't do it that way. Like, logistically speaking, I get that. At least the packaging looks cute with the pattern and the character. Here's Draculaura. So yeah, I mean, they're nice. We don't know the price as of right now. They might cost $5, $10. They might cost less. I've heard the overall reaction, as you can probably imagine, is not very good because the faces look not good. Draculaura, it looks like she has like a huge bulging forehead for some reason. The color, the painting is not accurate. But I mean, again, the scale is horrible. Is terrifyingly small. So they're smaller than mini brats and OMGs, like smaller than those. So mini OMGs, I mean. So I mean, I'm amazed that they're even like that they're even standing. So considering, you know, you gotta remember they're really small, smaller than like they're micro figures, you know. So we have another new 2-pack listing on Target thanks to Toy Boy Universe. We have our first look here at the Monster High Cleo and Deuce Valentine's Day 2-pack, retailing at $60. So we already know there's going to be a 2-pack for Deuce and Frankie, and in the movie, Claudine and Deuce are kind of seemingly an item, or they're supposed to be like flirting. So what is happening? Who is Deuce with? Like, is he with Cleo, Frankie, Claudia? Like, what is happening? What? So I don't know what's happening. I don't know who they're gonna end up, who he is gonna end up with. Is he gonna come back with Cleo? I don't know. But we know there's gonna be a 2-pack. So I guess let's see. And lastly, a little update on the plushies, the new Monster High plushies. Thanks to Mordecai Wolfgang, we have an actual real life comparison of how big they are, and y'all, they are small. They are small. Also thanks to @Monster News on Instagram. They are small. I don't know if this is them. I don't know who this hand belongs to, but these plushies are very small. They are very small. So they are itty bitty. They're so cute. I mean, now that I know how big they are, it makes sense that they cost $5, and it also makes sense that they wouldn't be so highly detailed, and that's why they printed on all the clothes and details. That's why. So now I feel a little bit better. I don't feel as bad because they're not like full scale. They're literally like miniatures. They're miniature plushies. So now to me it makes sense that they wouldn't have that much detail and the scaling and all that stuff. So I feel better now knowing that they're at least that there's a reason behind the low budget look. It's because they're really small. Also apparently, I don't know if it's just no, I'm pretty sure that so there's going to be mini plushies also for the pets. Are they sold separately? It looks like that. In the original 2010 release of plushies, the pets and the original characters came together in a bundle. Not even a bundle, it's just they came together in a pack, like the original doll releases. So the pets being sold separately, I don't know how to feel about that. If they also cost $5 and they're smaller than the actual plushies themselves, who are already small. I don't know. Yeah, that was the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Be sure to give me a big thumbs up if you did. Leave me any thoughts or questions you may have down below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't already, so you don't miss out when I post more Monster High doll news, movie news, animated show news, a bunch more content coming your way daily and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time. Stay peachy. Kisses.